Very good delivery.
Love to see a slip in place, a leg spinner bowling, the ball fizzing past the outside edge, and you do not have a slip. They will surely regroup as the Afghans. They'll go back and they'll look at themselves and say that we need to pull our socks up. Coming back, it's a long way, it's a big tournament. We have plenty of matches to follow. Slightly quicker this time again, play and a miss.
He's changing the pace very nicely. He's not letting the batter settle down. Very unpredictable. Din Mohammad said Ahmed, and he's done a great job so far, Din Mohammad.
That's what happens when you bowl, when a spin is bowled with a newer ball. It's a hard, shiny
This could
new
be
ball.
trouble. No, it wasn't a clean pickup at all. Both these batters took turns to run the single. Met halfway and was stranded. Both of them stopped running. That's another opportunity gone down as far as the Afghanistan 11 are concerned. They could have effected a run out here. Absolute shambles as far as the run on that occasion is concerned.
The only thing that the Afghans have done is there are a couple of opportunities that have really knocked the doors, and they have failed to open the doors.
Yeah, the doorknob came on its hand.
The catch going down initially for Munib. The slip kept looking at the keeper, and vice versa. You have to take those chances in a low scoring game. You cannot sit back and hang on for things to happen.
Yeah, you've got to be very proactive as a captain. You've got to make things happen. If you wait for things to happen in a low scoring game, the game goes away from you very quickly, especially if the opposition's got such a good start with a bat.
It was a quick delivery there. Again, watchfully dabbed down towards the onside. Backward of square, another single. Sasanka is doing the right thing. He's picking up the singles, allowing Rajiva to come back on strike. And sensible batting there. Rajiva has been the aggressor throughout. He's been fabulous. Anything outside the off stump, he's been very, very severe on it.
Rajiva Sundaravan, he doesn't shy away from playing that hoik shot as well. Just over. Just over for 4.
You named it, and there comes the hoik towards the onside. This was pretty much a shovel up and over, inches away from the fielder at Milan.
Did he try his best there, or are we being taskmasters? I genuinely believed if the fielder at Midon could have timed his jump better, could have been converted into a catch. These are the little moments that Afghanistan 11 need to go their way.
Absolutely. I mean, experience is what really counts on the bigger stages.
For the moment, it's one-way traffic. Sri Lanka 11 cruising towards 74. He's got such a big backlift and an absolutely clear mind. Ravija Sundaravan is a treat to watch.
He's a big unit, mind you. He's a strong bloke. I mean, anything. He goes hard and firm. He's got great technique as well. At times he tries to get slightly more fancier and tries to get more innovative. He is very, very talented as a batter. There's no doubt about his talent.
Off the shoulder of the bat, there is a man in the deep, wanting to control it better. Or perhaps from this place. But in the end, well done. It's express pace coming towards the batter.
That's the only thing that they are doing, Afghanistan, at the moment. The only trump card that they have is Munib, and they're trying really thick and hard.
This wicket hasn't changed so much, to be very honest. One of the sides finds its wickets from the spinners, the other one's targeting with the pacers. I thought they would have learnt a thing or two from what Sri Lankans did. Excellent stop, and he bowls it back. I think it's a suggestion to the captain as well.
Well, if he wants to do that, he'd rather do it quickly because the time is running out. The runs on the board are far too few.
Absolutely right, Vinod. And it's looking like the Runs at the board are far too few because the man on strike has been on top of the bowlers. Look at him once again. Calm, collected.
If you look at the fielding approach, they are allowing those easy singles. I mean, there is no intent rather. If you really want to make a match out of it, everything has to be there, spot on.
Absolutely right, Vinod. They've got to curtail that single at least. Make the batter do something different and outside his comfort zone if he wants runs. 5 overs gone, 55 without a wicket. What a good start this is.
Absolutely. It's been one-way traffic, like you have mentioned earlier. And courtesy, Rabeja. He has been splendid. He's batting on 43. He's raced away. He's faced 20 odd balls. He has been very, very severe on the Afghanistan bowlers. The leg spinner is coming back to bowl. He's been very, very good. Is Deen Mohammed earlier. He's shown some promise. The wrist spinner. He's got a nice action, smooth, fast. One bounce towards long on easy single. At the moment they're going through the motions as Afghanistan. They've almost given up. 56 on board. The wickets column is absolutely empty. Raveja is batting on 45-20. He's on strike. Down the track is Raveja. The ball is sailing. Munib there making a valiant effort, but nonetheless the ball is gone up and over, inches away from Munib. Another beautiful 6. Excellent timing on that. It is a wonderful stroke. He held his shape. He didn't try to muscle it away. It was all pure timing. Is Raveja. He's moved on to a well-deserved half century. The first half century of this tournament. Courtesy Raveja. He has been splendid. Again he dances down the track. This time slightly wider towards mid-on. The ball is running away. Munib putting in a valiant dive, sliding through. A couple of more runs. An excellent half century there from Raveja. He has been very, very aggressive right throughout. His approach, intent and his skill has blown away the Afghanistan 11. 64 on board, 73 runs is the target. They are almost there. It's just a couple of hits away from putting those 2 points on the board. Are the Lankans flicked away towards mid-wicket. Plenty of vacant spaces. Easy couple of runs. Raveja has been very, very good at the moment. Deen Mohammed bowling this over slightly more quicker, but you have to give credit to Raveja the way he's batted. He's been dancing down the track. Again he dances. Wonderful shot. Up and over. This is comfortably going way behind. 10 rows back.
No half measures. That's been the secret of Raveja Sandurwan. 61 of just 25. It's blitzkrieg. 2 sixes in the over.
Mind you, both these shots, both the sixes in this over were absolute a treat to watch. Pure timing. He's danced down, got closer towards the line of the ball. He's never looked to muscle the ball.
It's just 37 deliveries. It's all it's taken. That's because the man on the left, 61, not out. Can he stay not out till the end? That should be the idea, to anchor the innings. And he's just within touching distance of doing so. 2 more runs required for victory for Sri Lanka 11. The Lions have roared.
Absolutely. As you mentioned, they have roared big and loud. 1 hit away. And this match is done and dusted. The Lankans have been very, very impressive. Sasanka will be on strike. Change in bowling. Munib will take a break. They're biting their time, the Afghan 11 players. They need a couple of runs, plenty of deliveries in hand. The run rate surely will be going.
Yeah, the net run rate is definitely boosting for Sri Lanka 11. There couldn't be a better start that they could have dreamed of as far as this tournament is concerned.
Absolutely, Suhas. It's been pretty good.
SkyExchange.net presents Six Nations T20 Festival, and it's kicked off wonderfully well. Afghanistan 11 versus Sri Lanka 11. Scores are level. And there comes the winning hit. Will trot to the other end to complete the single, but that'll do. In the most innocuous of manners, this chase is complete. It was filled with thrills and joys emanating from the man Ravija Sundarawan, 62 of just 26, single-handedly taking his team home.
Rightly so, Suhas. On the other end, Sasanka has provided wonderful support to his partner, opening partner. He won this without losing any wickets. They've chased down the score in almost 6.2 overs. Quick, thick and fast. I'll run you through the bowling chart. Saeed Mundeep, 3 overs, 36. No success. Mirwas, 1 over, 1.2, 12. Deen Mohammed, very expensive, 2 overs, 26. That's been the story of the day. Game number 1 done and dusted. Afghanistan 11 versus Sri Lanka. After being inviting themselves down to bat, the Afghan 11s failed to put up a score. They were bundled out for 73, and the Sri Lankans ensured that it was chased comfortably. 2 valuable points to the Lankans. We're moving on to the game number 2. We'll be catching you all shortly for the presentation.
KCC Six Nation T20 Festival, and we're off to a great start. A huge round of applause to both the teams first up for giving us a game worthy of remembering. Yes, Sri Lanka 11 eventually cantering to that victory with a fantastic run chase courtesy Ravija Sandharwan. Let me quickly introduce you to the post-match presentation party. We have His Excellency, the Ambassador of Afghanistan to Kuwait, Syed Javed Hashmi ji. Thank you very much, sir, for being here. And he is holding a glitzy trophy which needs to go to the man of the match. And that is for unreal figures of 4 overs, 1 made in, 7 runs and 4 exciting wickets to talk about. Mohammad Aslam, you can't hide anymore. Mohammad Aslam, the captain as well of Sri Lanka 11, was up for the task, showed the world how it's done, showed it to his boys that this is the level that I expect as the tournament goes on as well. Aslam, if we can have a word with you. Well, these are figures that you'd be talking about for a long time, and you need to have a good start, Aslam, and this was definitely up there.
Yeah, actually, however, this is a very exciting match because from the start we need to play very well games, and even if talking my bowling, normal way, line and length I am contained, so I achieved this spell.
Looks like you did a lot of homework, especially against Afghanistan 11. All of them left-arm orthodox spinners.
Actually, our 3 bowlers are there, left-arm orthodox, and normally that's why before also I am telling we contain our line and length. So finally we keep total for them.
Well, a great performance, and all the best for the next one as well.
Thank you very much.
That is the captain of Sri Lanka 11, who happens to be the man of the match as well. That Mohammad Aslam. That's all we've got for you from the post-match presentation. We'll meet you very shortly with the second game.